find. Glad to see that I could help make your life a bit easier. But have you ever put up how I felt? You need to think about your behavior.
Good evening to you all here. I am simply Butch. This is Butch On Sports, an abbreviated version of it here on a Tuesday. Yes, on a Tuesday evening here, some sports news that you can't get enough of. We'll give you all those particulars and goodies. How about in a second here? Okay, seconds up here. We can do this now here. Let's report on some sports here. We'll start off with the NFL. And after some of these teams here are, I have not seen races so close in a very long time, but I tell you, these races are getting ridiculously very close here. On Monday night, the Seattle Seahawks suddenly they scored enough points and beat the Minnesota Vikings on Monday night. And Vikings now, a team of high hopes, very discouraged here. They fired their offensive coordinator, John DeFilippo. Yes, quarterbacks coach, Kevin Stefanski, will be the interim head coach, and he'll handle all the play duties and also miss opportunities that Minnesota was taken by Seattle. It's again Seattle wins that game. I do believe it was 21-3 or 21-7. It was a low score, and Minnesota got stanked on here. I mean, I'm just so sorry here. And some other sports news and Richmond University reported that a redshirt freshman defensive back, Augustine Lee, died early Tuesday. He was 20 years old. The Virginia Central District Medical Examination Office ruled that the cause of Lee's death was a suicide by asphyxiation. That's according to the Collegian, there, the newspaper on board who gave this particular information. Very sad to see, very young. Mental health is something you don't want to play with, boys and girls. Please, reach out. Not only Christmas, but all through the year with people who may have a problem or want a conversation. Maybe you can chip in and help them. Don't get discouraged by others who don't want it. Help the ones who do. Okay? That's plain simple. This holiday season, a lot of anxiety there, indeed, for many of us. Detroit Lions, speaking of anxiety, announced today that they have placed defensive end Ezekiel Ansah, his shoulder, and Michael Roberts, the tight end, on injured reserve. That means both of those gentlemen will not see no more action for the rest of the year. Ezekiel Ansah, a mainstay for the Detroit Lions, I don't know, maybe he should give a refund or something here. He's not going to do that. Come on. He was their featured player on their team, and I'm quite sure the Lions are going to have high expectations if they get him next year. But, something tells me a trade's going to be in order for this particular. They're going to have to clean up on some losses there. If you can't play maybe 2 or 3 games out of the season, and an average for the last 3 seasons, an average of only 8 games. Well, you think of the investment they made. In addition, the club also announced that they have signed tight end Jerome Cunningham and offensive lineman Leo Koloamatangi from the practice squad to the active roster. So they got some promotions today in that regards there. Take it what you want. The Detroit Lions had a day off today. They'll be getting themselves together in order to take care of the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. Now, they should be favored in that game, too. However, stranger things have happened, huh, boys and girls? 3 more games to go until the season's over. Wrap your presents quickly. There's a thing for everyone to be talking about on Major League Baseball meetings there. This is day number 2 of that extravaganza. A lot of people talking. A lot of people may not be walking. Minor trades are being made. We'll get to the Tigers in a moment. However, the major ones are really trying to put together some stuff there. The Mets and the Yankees are one of the teams. Can they pull off a 3-team trade involving Noah Syndergaard and TJ or JT Real Motu? Updates on that is ongoing. That's one of the hot stories right now there. And the Yankees are willing to give up their Rookie of the Year runner-up, Miguel Andujar. That got to be huge, major indeed. That happened there. J.A. Happ is one of the other names that's really heating up in deals there. The Brewers, they're willing also to get rid of Daniel Murphy and Mike Moustakas. Think about it. That's a big deal here. The Nats are working on a deal for Tanner Roark. Those are the major talks this day in the Major League Baseball meetings. Day number 2 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada. They got pretty good weather day, 58, 60 degrees. Streets are paved with gold or a lot of lights. Bet you're having fun out there. Detroit Red Wings, they recalled Brian Lashoff from their hockey affiliated team in Grand Rapids. Of course, the Red Wings were in action tonight against the Washington Capitals. The third game in 4 nights for the Red Wings there. And it showed. The Capitals just whooped on the Red Wings by a final score of 6-2. Ovechkin, a hat trick. Larkin for Detroit scored a goal. Need I say more about that particular game there? Red Wings hopefully get a wee bit of rest, but the rest of their time right now, as they had a friendly November, that many games were at home. This December, they're going to see a lot of games on the road until maybe close to Christmas, the first of the year, when Red Wings have had it back home again there. But, they're going to be there spiritually there, okay? So get your tickets or keep in touch. Detroit Tigers also announced an agreement. Speaking of the winter meeting games there, they agreed to terms of right-handed pitcher Tyson Ross to a 1-year Major League contract there. Ross, 31 years old, he split time between San Diego and St. Louis in 22 starts with the Padres. Ross had a 6-9 record with a 4.45 ERA, 107 strikeouts. He can play a 2-0 record with a 2.73 ERA and 15 strikeouts in 9 appearances and 1 start with the St. Louis Cardinals there. Ross limited right-handed batter there for last season, which the second lowest amount of all Major League pitchers. He was 8 with a .565 OPS versus righties there. And that was a minimum of 250 batters there. So Tigers are thinking they're getting some pluses. I'm quite sure Ross will be competing for one of those starting gigs there. For the third time this season, Trey Mercy, college guard And Tone Davis earned a accolade from the Horizon League. He was named the HL Freshman of the Week, announced by the conference office. Davis averaged 18.5, 5 rebounds and 4 assists per game last week in 2 rough road contests at Dayton and at Toledo. Which didn't fare too hot there. They also had he also hit 8 more 3-pointers in 2 games. Davis had tallied 18 points with 4 rebounds, 4 assists against the Flyers, and 19 points with 6 boards and 4 helpers versus the Rockets in those particular games. And that's all I got to give you tonight here for the abbreviated version of Butch On Sports. We'll be back on the air on Thursday night, boys and girls. Yes, Thursday night we'll do this again. And keep some sports news you can't have enough of that. Pistons not in action tonight. Oh, man, the injuries that they have pulled on up. We'll talk about that Thursday along with some ongoing action there, per se, for that particular team as well. We're talking about the Detroit Pistons there. I don't want to weasel out of this. Well, Butch On Sports is a presentation of Oh My Darling Productions. I'm just trying to stay real here, boys and girls here. Tuesday is almost over there. It's about 11 o'clock on the wheelhouse for me. I'm going to go to bed. Hey, y'all be safe. Thursday, Butch On Sports.